All right, I went ahead and went live with the stream because we're about to take pictures of the seniors and their families. I'm going to leave music on, but before I do that, let me just think real quick. Tonight's sponsor is Richardson Thomas. Let me thank Richardson Thomas LLC. Their team of experienced litigators has taken on some of the largest cases in South Carolina and across the country and prevailed. The attorneys of Richardson Thomas LLC represent people, businesses, and governments in cases involving dangerous products, serious injuries, medical malpractice, business disputes, whistleblower claims, white-collar crimes, probate litigation, and more. If you need an attorney, give Richardson Thomas a call at 803-281-8150, and you can learn more at richardsonthomas.com. And I will be back up here with Rich Taylor in just a bit, but for now, I'm going to go down on the field and take some pictures. But yeah, I'm just going to play music until we get a little bit closer to kickoff. All right, so I'm back. Check my audio. My audio is really high, isn't it? Hold on a second. Let me turn that down just a smidge. Check. Okay. All right. Huh. Okay, so I made it down for individual photos, but then I made it back up here in time to do some troubleshooting, but I missed the group photo. You guys did not miss the group photo. Maybe I'll get a copy of it and then Photoshop myself into it. Okay, so yeah, start off the stream. Welcome to Memorial Stadium. This is senior night for AC Flora, even though it's the first round of the playoffs. Never too late. I'm still catching my breath. There are a lot of stairs to get up here to the press box. So I will have Rich Taylor joining me on the stream. And yeah, our sponsor is Richardson Thomas LLC, and you'll be able to see their URL, richardsonthomas.com, in the bottom right, along with a couple of social media platforms where you can find them and follow them. They are on LinkedIn and Facebook. So at the end of the stream, I'm going to try to take a camera down onto the field. We will try to do a couple of interviews, and yeah, we'll try to do a couple of interviews at the end, and then we'll have FPV senior night. If I don't have somebody to hand the camera to, then I'll just walk around with my camera. It'll be interesting. Yeah. But yeah, let me think. Yeah, tonight's sponsor is the law firm of Richardson Thomas LLC. Their practice areas include dangerous products litigation, motor vehicle crashes, serious injuries and wrongful death, medical malpractice, business disputes, probate litigation, class actions, whistleblower claims, and white-collar criminal defense. And you can learn more about them at richardsonthomas.com. Should be a good game. Oh, I do want to let everyone. There is another announcement. We're gonna put a. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this. I did do a screenshot of the QR code, and I'll get that queued up in just a bit. So if you want to register, but the AC Flora Golf Program is hosting its annual fundraiser on Monday, November 14th. And in case you can't read that, hold on a second. Let me pull up the flyer for you. Yeah, so it's a benefit for the men's and women's golf teams at Flora. You can find more information at acfloragolf.com, or you can go on Facebook and search for AC Flora Golf. On Instagram, you can find the men's team at ACF Men's Golf. And should be, well, if you're watching this on TV, you should be able to see the contact information for Katie Atkinson, Caroline Milliken, and Coach Robert Dargan. Looks like the featured speaker is going to be JB Murphy, graduate from AC Flora in 2008. He's on the golf team, state champions for 2004, 7, and 8. All-state in 2006, 7, and 8. They played at Furman from 2008 to 2012, but he will be the speaker. And I'll try to get the QR code up in just a minute. I just emailed it to myself, but it'll take a second to load it. Actually, in the meantime, while I'm doing that, yeah, there's the Richardson Thomas LLC, today's sponsor, richardsonthomas.com. Hold on just a second, and we do have just over 16 minutes left until we get going. I'm going to go ahead and switch to music while I try to pull this QR code up. Okay, it looks like we're about to have the national anthem. I'm going to switch to the field. Mike, actually, are they going to get the? Yeah, actually, before I switch to.
Camera clicking on or off. I have a signal and then it's good. And it just suddenly might just kind of.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Hold on a second. We have so when you insert an image into OBS, it instantly makes it really, really big, and that QR code took up the screen. All right, I'll show those in a minute. All right. Looks like the band is just about getting ready to go. And like I said earlier, I have Rich Taylor joining me. Hello, Rich.
What's going on, man?
So the last stream, I only mentioned your name right at the beginning.
Right?
Yeah, we got to do that a little bit more. Like coming back from break, we'll be like, oh, this is Jeff and Rich, and I don't know. Because I had a bunch of people say, "Oh, who was that?" But
Right.
it was only like the one time they would have had to back up the stream to see the beginning. But yeah, no, good to have you back.
Yeah, great to be back. And, man, playoff football is just a whole different animal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just the feeling in the air knowing that the loser season is over.
Yep.
And we sure couldn't ask for a better night. That's
No,
for
no,
sure.
it
It
feels
is
great.
absolutely beautiful out here tonight. And it's a number 1 seed, of course, in our Falcons against the 16th seed.
Yeah.
The last seed in the lower state, the Wilson Tigers.
Yeah.
But
You're saying that they started off really strong and then ran into problems?
they are a very interesting team to analyze. They were 5-1 at one point this year, with their only loss by 1 touchdown to Dillon, who's obviously always really good.
Yeah.
They lost that game 42-35, and then they went their last 4 regular season games. They whiffed, starting with a 63-0 loss. So they're 5-1. They lose 63-0 to South Florence,
yeah.
and that game was called midway through the third quarter because of a fight in the stands, and they just decided not to finish it out. Then they lost to West Florence 45-7, and then check this out, the last 2 games. They lost to Myrtle Beach 61-57. They lost to Hartsville 63-44.
That's a lot of points.
So
It's over 200 points in 2 games.
the bottom line is they are explosive. That other than that 63-0 loss,
Yeah.
they've scored a lot of points this year, but
Yeah.
they just didn't win the last 4 games. So
Yeah.
they're 5-5 overall.
Yeah.
And here's a little tidbit: 2-3 at home. They were better on the road.
Better on
They
the
were
road than
3-2 on the road. So
has produced the best 4-year run.
Let me switch to field mic real quick.
History. Our Falcons have posted a regular season record of 33-2 and an overall record of 39-4. The Falcons won region championships in 2020 and 2022, and the South Carolina 4A state championship in 2020. We will honor them individually after the game. Please plan to stay late tonight to celebrate our seniors. We are proud of these seniors, the class of 2023, and we look forward to their run throughout the 2022 playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors, followed by our national anthem and alma mater, performed by our very own Falcon Regiment, conducted by Kevin Sweat. Presenting the colors this evening is the AC Flora Junior ROTC. The color guard is commanded by and carrying the American flags, Command Sergeant Major Gabriel Baker. The state flag is carried by Master Sergeant William Miller. The guards are Second Lieutenant Maria Fragoso and Sergeant First Class Jordan Hines. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and honoring our nation and our school.
All right.
There's a lot going on because
So
it's
much going
senior night.
There is. Yeah.
And it's not just before the game, it's going to be after the game as well.
After
so
the game, too.
This is a big event.
Yeah. And I have a senior this year.
I know. Congratulations, by the way. You
Yes.
went down and got your picture taken, and proud moment for Dad.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
To become very aware of how out of shape I am. Need to run more stairs. It's tough to get up and down in a hurry.
Going back to Wilson.
Yeah.
The opponent we were talking about, just to kind of follow up on, as we had said, the team was 5-1 at one point with only a 1-touchdown loss to Dillon. And then region play started, and they got a win over North Myrtle Beach easily, 42-9. And then 4 losses in a row, all in region, of course, to end the season. And again, they were pretty significant, 63-0, 45-7, and then they had a couple of genuine shootouts, 61-57. Myrtle Beach came out ahead, and that one, and then Hartsville in the season finale last Wednesday defeated Wilson 63-44, and both of those games were at Wilson.
At Wilson.
Here's the takeaway from all of that. They are obviously really explosive offensively. They scored not as explosive as Flora, but they scored 355 points this year in 10 games. Now that's 35.5 per game, but you've got to figure in the goose egg. So in 9 games, they scored 35.5. Obviously, a very good South Florence team just destroyed them in, again, 3.5 quarters, 63-0. This is for those that really get into stats. They scored 355. They gave up 358. So
wow,
that's a big number. In other words, their defense obviously is vulnerable. And they, in different games this season, Wilson has given up, as we mentioned, 63 to South Florence, 63 to Hartsville, 61 to Myrtle Beach, 56 they gave up 45 to West Florence. That was at West Florence. So in the last 4 games of the year, they have given up, and I'm doing math very quickly in my head, 130 points in their last 4 games, and that comes out to almost 40 a game.
Wow.
So this could be a really a big opportunity for the Falcons to really light up the scoreboard tonight.
Yeah.
The captains tonight, who are going to be meeting out at midfield for the coin toss in the next couple of minutes. For Flora, the captains are number 2, linebacker Mason Little, number 6, linebacker John Friday, number 4, wide receiver Jack Purdy, and number 75, offensive lineman Kendarius Kennard. And the captains for Wilson, just like last week, are slow coming out, but we'll tell you who they are in case you're tuning in from
they both
from
end with a
Florence.
4. Number 14 and might be a 64, but we'll see. 14 is definitely I think that's their quarterback.
No, the quarterback's number 16.
Number 16. Okay.
So number 14 is going to be Brian McCart. And he also is a quarterback, but from what I'm told, the starting quarterback is number 16, Tremel Eccles.
Okay.
So I could have possibly received bad information on that, because usually a starting quarterback would be a captain, obviously. And then the other captain for the Tigers of Wilson.
That's 74.
Number 74, and that is Brian Hooks, a 6'3", 265-pound lineman. And then number 5, who is Jaron Walters. He's a wide receiver DB. He's a junior. And then number 2, their Shrine Bowler. For the second week in a row, we're playing against a Shrine Bowler. And for the second week in a row, he's a wide receiver.
What do you have to do to get somebody on the Shrine Bowl?
Well,
we don't know.
Who knows? And that's proven by Markel not being on the Shrine Bowl team. But we wore that out last week, so I'm not going to keep going on and on that. But number 2 is the Shrine Bowler, wide receiver, and his name is Zande, Z-A-N-D-A-E. I'm guessing it's Zande Butler. And he's a 6'2", 195-pounder that got a little intel on Wilson's offense that scores so many points. They really throw it around. They go 4 and even 5 wide. So look forward to seeing a lot of balls being thrown by Wilson, but from what I understand, the quarterback, and we'll find out pretty soon whether it is 14 or 16. Yeah. I'm told that he operates out of the shotgun, of course, and he can run it, that he's a good athlete. So we'll find out soon enough, and it looks like AC Flora won the toss. And they are electing to receive. They want the ball first. All right. So we are getting ready to get underway.
And they elect to receive.
Hey, man, I'm fired up. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Playoff football.
Let's go. Falcons getting ready to make their way onto the field. As usual, through the banner that the award-winning cheerleading unit that seems to win state every year. Flora does have an incredible cheerleading program. And
tell your girlfriend you'll be free next Friday.
That's nice. Clever.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to the field mic real quick.
Woodard leads them out with a Flora flag, and we're only moments away from getting started. As the playoffs begin, in case you're not aware, Flora will play at home all the way until the state championship game, as long as they continue winning home court or home field advantage throughout, which is huge.
And the state championship game would be at Benedict, so about as close to Florida's campus, closer to Florida's campus than we are right now, I think. Benedict, just about.
Yeah.
You know,
as
just
the crow
flies.
Just
straight down Forest.
In other words, you're saying we'll have a fifth home game.
Yeah.
Fifth home game in the playoffs for the state championship game.
A lot of football between now and then. But let me thank you. Today's sponsor, Richardson Thomas LLC. Thank you for sponsor.
Number 30, Eli Chapman will kick it off for Wilson, and of course Chris Lofton will be deep for the Falcons, along with.
Actually, Chris Lofton's up top at the 20. with
Backed up by
Pettis back.
Pettis,
Yeah.
with Pettis being back, right?
Yeah, Pettis is deep.
Here we go.
And that is Lofton. Oh, no, it's not Lofton. What? They switched sides at the last moment. That was Aiden Mosley.
Aiden Mosley with a return out to the 34-yard line. Good field position to get started for the Falcons. 1st and 10, and here we go.
34-yard line. They will set up shop 1st and 10.
For the uninitiated, of course, Carew Bates is the Falcons quarterback. He's had an outstanding year as a senior, and the man behind him is the guy that makes the Falcons go, number 28, Markel Townsend. 2 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Swing pass to Markel to start the game. He breaks the tackle. He's down to the 40, cuts back to the 45, brought down right around the 50-yard line. 16-yard gain to get started. I like that.
Falcon at the 50-yard line. That is a Falcon 1st down. And that 1st down is sponsored by Palisade Tire.
Yeah, great play to start the game. 2 receivers up top.
We hand it off to Markel. Goes off the left side, and he is brought down right away by number 3. That's Xavier Scipio.
Tackle for a 3-yard gain. 2nd down.
2nd and 7 now from the 47-yard line of the Tigers. Lofton and Purdy are going to be split out to the left.
Yeah, Braxton Murray near side.
It's Markel again. He's hit again by Scipio. The gain does go for 3 more, so it's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Falcons from the 44-yard line. And
Got jumbo package coming in.
here come the big boys, 99 and 95. Braxton Burton and Andre Thomas. Markel and the Wildcat. Wow, what a play. That's by the Shrine bowler that makes the unassisted tackle, Butler. And he tackles him for a loss.
No, gain 2. Should be 4th and 2.
Or 4th and 2. My bad. 4th and 2 coming up from the 42-yard line. That was a nice open field tackle by Burton. Or Butler. Falcons going for it here. Markel, he's got it. He's up to the 35-yard line. Falcons will have 1st and 10.
So about 7 on the carry.
That is a Falcon 1st down. And that 1st down is sponsored by Palisade Tire.
Wilson's nose tackle is a big boy. 5'10", 300. Number 99. It's a big guy. Don't know if he can play, but he's big. There's Markel again. Look at that vision.
Yep.
Wow. Gain of 8 or 9 yards there on the carry. So slippery.
Yeah.
So quick. Turn on the dime.
Aiden coming in for this play.
As you said, Crew joined in the backfield by Aiden Mosley. They're going to air it out. And he's got Chris Lofton in the end zone for the touchdown, Falcons.
32 yards. 32 yards all in the air.
That was just about perfect.
There's a flag on the field. It might be a late hit because Chris got pushed in the back of the end zone.
And that is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So that will be assessed on the kickoff. Falcons will kick off from the Wilson 45-yard line. But first, the extra point.
Rogers Thomas, number 89. Keith Moser to hold, and
look at the scoreboard. Something's not right.
Oh no! What? They put 6 on the board for Wilson.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll change that in just a moment. Rogers Thomas continues to do a great job in his first year as the kicker, even though he's a senior. And now the scoreboard's right, 7-0 Flora, and not a bad way to get started.
Yep.
So now we'll see Wilson's offense and see if they are which Wilson team shows up.
I hope it's the South Florence one. I want a nice,
That would be nice to be
game.
up 63-0 in the middle of the third quarter.
Let's just do that. Aside from the rest of that game, but.
Yeah, we mentioned their last 2 games against region foes, Myrtle Beach and Hartsville. Not often that you score 57 and 44 back-to-back, and you get L's on both. That's unusual.
All right, so do you onside kick it?
You know, why not?
Should.
Why not?
From the 45?
Why not? If not, I would certainly squib it. I wouldn't kick it out of the end zone and give them the ball to 20.
Yeah, try to get him.
Take a shot at backing them up on their first possession. All right, Thomas to kick off, and he kicks it out of the end zone. So 1st and 10 coming up for Wilson at the 20-yard line.
Tigers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And it does look like it is number 16, the quarterback. Okay. Big guy, too. He's 6'1", 225. Tremel Eccles. And again, there they are, 4 wide to start.
This is the 3rd quarterback that we faced who looks just like, actually 4th, including like Ridgeview's quarterback, Camden's quarterback, and Brooklyn Casey quarterback. They're all big.
Yep, big guys.
Yeah.
That was number 5. Wide receiver coming around, Jaron Walters with a gain of almost 5 yards. Again, Eccles, the quarterback, is joined in the backfield by number 6, Tamonte Emmanuel.
He's a keeper.
Several Falcons in on the tackle. Braxton Burton right there in the middle of it. So that's going to bring up the first 3rd down of the night. 3rd down and a long, or right at 3 yards. 3rd and 3. And here we go.
4 receivers near side.
Oh, high snap. He gets rid of the ball, gets it to the Shrine Bowler, and he's brought down by I believe that was Eric McLean with the tackle. But that is good for a 1st down out to the 39, 1st and 10 for Wilson.
Had a lot of pressure on them.
That's a good job of getting rid of the football with guys in his face. There's the quick screen again. Out to Butler. It's going to be 7-yard gain to the 46-yard line. It will be 2nd down and 3 for the Tigers. They've got Eccles by himself here on the near side. 3 wide receivers out, split to the right. Good rush being put on, and he's going to be sacked.
Andre Thomas.
Andre Thomas with a big play.
Oh, man. So I'm coaching church basketball, and I might have Andre Thomas and Braxton Burton on my team. But I told Coach McCutcheon that I wouldn't let them practice until after football's done.
Well, if nothing else, you better dominate the boards.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and about between 12 and 13 yards to go for the Tigers. Last time they went to the Shrine Bowl of Butler. They've got 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Butler split out on the far side of the field, and Wilson decides to take a timeout. By the way, I've been keeping an eye on how we are defending the Shrine Bowler, and Kareem Young is getting the call. He's following him wherever he lines up.
Oh, so really? Okay.
It's going to be a
Kareem's a hard hitter.
It's going to be a great matchup to follow over the course of the game.
So you'll like this. So our sponsor today is the law firm of Richardson Thomas LLC. Richardson Thomas is a dynamic law firm representing people, businesses, and government entities in a wide range of cases. Partner Will Lewis is a former Falcon quarterback and baseball player who graduated in 2006, went on to play baseball at Washington and Lee. Now focuses his attention on practicing law. You can learn more about Will and the other attorneys at Richardson Thomas by going to richardsonthomas.com. Is that cool?
That is. Will is the player. Quarterback, he passes, and again, the pass is complete. It will not be enough for a 1st down, but it will be close.
So 4th and what about 3?
Jaron Waiters with the reception for Wilson, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 2 from the 47-yard line for the Tigers. And they have yet to call a design run.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they have the sweep. They have the sweep. They have the wide receiver.
Okay.
Yep. And here's number 6. He is slammed down hard at the line of scrimmage.
Got Andre.
And leading the way is your church team basketball player, Andre Thomas.
Also, Mason Little and Eric McLean was in there too. That was
That's
nice.
a big stop.
That's huge in their territory.
So 1st and 10 for the Falcons on the 48-yard line. Wilson, see if they can add to, just like last week, scored on their first 2 possessions. Drew Bates, of course, the quarterback, joined by Markel Townsend in the backfield. Jack Purdy. With split right, Peru running, he's going to get rid of his smart play.
Yeah.
He was under a heavy pressure from
11.
From Perez Lambert. But he did the smart thing, got rid of the ball, so no harm. 2nd down and 10 now for the Falcons. Lofton split on the near side. On the far side, Purdy. Townsend in the backfield. There's Markel. Still going. That's 4 yards after 3 or 4 yards after contact, which he is amazing at.
like you have that lateral quickness, but also the leverage that he gets.
So we got a big 3rd down and 1, obviously 2 down territory, 2 plays to get 1 yard for the Falcons. Lofton on the near side, Purdy on the far side at wide receiver. And Ridgel at the H-back position. And Crew's going to run the bootleg, and it's successful for the 1st down and then some. Brought down on the far sideline.
Man, Crew had me beat on that one.
It's brought down by Brown. But that's enough for a 1st and 10 again for the Falcons at the 33-yard line, and things so far going very smoothly for the Falcon offense. Your receivers are Purdy on the far side, Lofton on the near side. Again, Colby
Ridgel
is at the Colby Ridgel is at the H-back position, and Markel lining up in the backfield. They're going to throw it, and there's a slant. Throws a little short, intended for Lofton. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I really need to talk to Coach about that next year. Whoever is the other, so Colby's a junior, Jack Mosley is a senior. Whoever is tight end with Colby is not allowed to have 18.
Nope, it's got to wear 89 or 87.
Single digit is fine, but yeah, no.
And actually, Jack Mosley is now at H-back. And they hand off to Markel. He cuts back. He's got space. Look.
Oh, man.
Markel's still up. He's still going. He's like a video game.
He is.
In the best kind of way. Cheat mode. He was finally brought down by number 28 for Wilson. That's Myers with the tackle. But it's going to be 1st and 10 again at the 14-yard line, so they can get a 1st down inside the 4 without scoring a touchdown. Lofton split out wide right, Purdy on the far side. And that's Markel.
That's good blocking there for him, too.
Boy.
I mean, it's good by Markel, but he had a lot of linemen up in front of him.
The ball is spotted right at the 4. Will they call this 2nd down or 1st and goal? They are going to say that is good for 1st down, so it will be 1st and goal for the Falcons from the 4. And again, Markel in the backfield with Carew Bates. Markel gets the ball, and he is into the end zone. Or stop short. Knee down. Premature call by me there. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. His knee hit before the ball broke the plane.
I guess. I liked your call, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does not carry any weight.
Calls really don't matter.
So they got Mosley at H-back to the left side. Markel runs right behind him into the end zone for the touchdown. Falcons score, 1:33 remaining here in the 1st quarter. And it is 13-0. Falcons lead. What's that about? 112 touchdowns for Markel this year? It just seems that way.
Wait, so I think actually
really and truly,
he had 25 coming in. 25 plus 1 receiving, I believe. I'll look that up. It's on Max Preps. And he had 1,900 and no. Hold on, I'll look that up too.
High snap, gets it down, and the kick is good. That's a great play. Who was holding on that?
It's usually Heath Moser,
Yeah,
number 13.
that was a great job getting a high snap and getting it down.
Yeah,
Great job.
Heath is like that. He's the backup quarterback. He's the JV quarterback last year. before he got called up to varsity. But now he's an athlete.
All right, Rogers Thomas going to kick it off.
Oh, that's anyone's ball.
Oh, and it goes out of bounds, which will, man, for a minute, that looked like we might be able to run under that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know, though, that you cannot, no matter where the ball is, the kickoff team cannot touch the ball until it first hits the ground.
It has to hit the ground
So
first.
even if that ball was catchable on the run, you've
So you
got to
can't
let it
catch
bounce. Got to let it bounce.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever seen. Yeah. I don't think
In
I've
any
seen-
event, 1st and 10 from the 39. It'll be Wilson's second offensive possession. Eccles, the quarterback. He wears number 16. He's joined in the backfield by Emmanuel. And again, they have 4 wideouts. Emmanuel on the carry. Nice piece of running out of midfield.
Yeah, it was pretty good. So, first down.
He was brought down by Corey Woodard
like a gain of
right at
11.
midfield. So 1st and 10. Again, Emmanuel on the carry, not much. He's brought down hard by Albert Perkins.
There we go. Yeah, so the stats have been updated. So Markel had 1,870 yards rushing in 10 games. And
1:30 tonight to hit the magical 2,000-yard mark, and I will be very surprised if he does not get that.
yeah, and
Top of your screen, 3 wide receivers in a bunch formation.
and he did have 25 touchdowns. 25 rushing touchdowns.
So 26 now.
26.
No,
27. He had one
27
receiving.
now. 27.
Completion.
That pass is complete. That was from Eccles to Nobles. So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line for the Tigers.
All right.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Just like that, your score. Falcons 14, Wilson nothing. With Wilson, they will begin the second quarter, 1st and 10 from the Flora 39-yard line.
Good. All right, let me take this moment to thank today's sponsor. Thank you again to Richardson Thomas LLC. Richardson Thomas has offices in Columbia, Barnwell, Florence, and Charleston. The law firm's partners include Terry Richardson, Brady Thomas, Dan Halterwanger, Chris Moore, Will Lewis, and Amy Hill. The firm recently added Grace Babcock as an associate. The Richardson Thomas team brings many decades of experience in the areas of dangerous products, serious injuries, medical malpractice, business disputes, whistleblower claims, white-collar crimes, and more. Visit them online at richardsonthomas.com.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Again, Eccles, the quarterback. By the way, one of their offensive linemen is a north-south participant for the Tigers. Flag on the play.
It's a delay of game.
Number 75, Kendall Brown, will be playing in the north-south game. He's 6'4", 250.
Delay of game called against the Tigers.
And he's wearing number 75. And and he is not in the game right now.
Oh, that was a good
Nice
stop.
move by Emmanuel. Then he's brought down by number 2, Mason Little.
Had Kareem Young coming up to help him.
Emmanuel, the ball carrier, knocked out of bounds by Mason Little.
Oh, and I need to switch my quarter to second quarter.
Second down, Tigers.
2nd and 12 coming up. As they line up, they have 1 receiver on the near side, 3 on the far side of the field, and
Now 4.
they shift, put Butler over in the slot, and hand the ball off to Emmanuel, and nothing doing there. Great pursuit.
That's interesting to have 4 receivers on one side to serve as blockers.
John Friday with a nice tackle along with several of his friends on that play. I think John got there first, and the ball is right on the 40-yard line on the far hash mark, and it's going to be 3rd down and 11 for the Tigers of Wilson. They're throwing it. Oh, goodness.
Was it caught?
They're calling that a catch at the 2-yard line, and that reception was by Zach Nobles. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty pass. That kid's got a nice arm.
Oh, yeah.
Jamel Eccles, he was right on target. So 1st and goal for Wilson. We said coming in, they have been explosive. They've scored a lot of points this year, but they've given up a lot as well. Emmanuel with the carry. Ooh. Boom.
Is that Lofton?
Man,
or was that John Friday maybe?
Well, he was hit hard by Albert Perkins. Perkins was in there.
No gain on the play, 2nd down.
Ooh, I don't know.
Here he goes again, and he's short.
Dawson at the middle.
Braxton Burton kind of at the bottom of the pile there.
Maybe half a yard. 3rd down.
And you got to figure this is 2-down territory.
Yeah.
So with the ball spotted right at the even inside the 1-yard line, Wilson will have 2 shots at the end zone. And a timeout is going to be called by the Falcons, and they'll talk this over on how to defend this next play or 2 plays as Wilson tries to get on the scoreboard here. 9:04 remaining in the 2nd quarter. It's your Falcons 14, Wilson nothing. I'm Rich Taylor.
I'm Jeff Rhodes.
You're Jeff Rhodes, and
Take care of athletes all over the business.
Yeah. And you're watching Undefinite Fiction on YouTube.
That's right. So, question.
Yeah.
Because I've had several people ask me
why
the origin of Definite Fiction.
Yeah, so back when I can't remember when I created the channel. It might be like 2011, 2012. So I had this idea of just doing like kind of conspiracy theory kind of stuff.
Oh.
But then everything got kind of crazy in real life, and like it didn't make sense. So the idea was to like read a headline and then come up with the story behind it, right? But then reality became crazier than any fiction that I could come up with.
Is that ever the truth in today's world? Every day's. All right, the quarterback keeps it. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. And again, that's a big guy, Tramel Eccles. He scores from about 2 feet out, actually. And Wilson is on the board. 9 minutes exactly left here in the first half. And Eli Chapman will try to pull Wilson within 7 points with this extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. We got us a 14-7 game.
All right, got to answer.
Trying to figure out the student section theme tonight. I don't think there was one.
Huh.
Looks like just normal.
Just floor colors.
A lot of floor colors down there, but nothing. The theme should be summer weather attire.
Yeah.
Because it's so warm, so nice today.
Yeah, it is.
I worked outside all day today, and it flat out got hot in the early afternoon.
Yeah, it looks like some of the students got that memo. David Server's down there shirtless with Markel's number on his back.
Yep. Okay. Chapman going to kick it off, and possession number 3 coming up for the Falcons. Kick is going to be
Is that Mosley? It is
Levi Mosley, and he is run out of bounds. And the Falcons are going to
run out at the 36.
take over pretty good field position. They're on 36-yard line.
Run out of bounds at the Falcon 36-yard line. First down, AC4.
Right, and Mosley is out there.
Yeah, Mosley going to be out there as tailback with Carew Bates. Chris Lofton on your near side at wide receiver. Jack Purdy up top. Markel.
Mosley.
Or Mosley, my bad. Yeah, Aiden Mosley just said that.
Yeah.
He looked like Markel.
It becomes habitual to talk about Markel. I mean,
got a nice,
and
it looks like that's going to be enough for a first down. It's not very close, but there is a flag on the play, and it's going to come back. Mm-hmm. And you can almost bet it's holding, and it is.
Holding call against the Falcons.
It's a yard in the backfield, so first and 21.
Will be spotted at the 25-yard line.
Okay, so it's red and blue floor colors is the theme for the.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Carew looking for Purdy. And they're calling him out of bounds. Saying no catch. That was right at the original line of scrimmage. And Jack is slow to get up.
Second down.
Coach is over there waving kind of frantically to get a trainer over. But he's up. He's tough. That's good to see. He's almost sprinting back onto the sideline. He might have just gotten he might have fallen on the football.
Could be wind knocked out.
And just gotten the wind knocked out of him by falling right on the football in the, as they say in professional wrestling, the solar plexus.
Solar plexus, yeah. I mean, because that is one of those things where it hurts really bad. You feel like you're in serious pain, serious peril, but you recover quickly.
All right, Carew with the bubble screen. Oh, and it is sniffed out immediately. Nothing doing there. That was great defense and anticipation by Wilson.
Yeah, so loss of 4. Third and
back
25.
To the 21. Yep, 25. Third and 25. What do you dial up here on third and 25?
Colby Ridgel. Is he still in? Why are they taking Colby out?
Well, Markel's in.
All right.
He's back at tailback, and They're going to hit Lofton on a crossing route, and he is going to have the first down. He is knocked out of bounds.
That's also a good call.
Inside of Wilson territory at the 49-yard line. Give credit to Walters for the tackle there, or Waiters for the tackle.
So from the 21 to the 49, so 30 yards.
And that's clutch.
No, yeah, it was.
When you're the number 1 seed, though, that's the kind of play that you not are expected to make, but you have to make your fair share of those. And sure enough, that was a great call, by the way.
Yeah, it was.
I'm going to give credit for that. There's Markel. He's brought down from behind by CPO.
6 on the carry.
That's going to be a gain of, 6 yards. Second down and 4 from the 43 for the Falcons. And
oh, by the way, at halftime, I think I have lights in my bag. I can clip one there so you can actually see. We're up above the press box. We don't have any lights. We're dealing with the field lights.
Markel tripped up again by number 3, CPO.
Yeah, it's good for a first
He's
down.
active.
Yes.
Good for a first down. You're right. At the 37-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the Falcons. So far, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Can we go 3 for 3? Also good news, Jack Purdy back in the ball game. He's going to be split out wide on the field side up on the top of your screen, and Chris Lofton down closest to you. And Markel on the run gets inside the 30 to about the 28.
Mosley again.
Oh, is that Mosley?
Yes, Mosley.
It sure is. Boy, they look similar when they run, don't they?
Yeah, that time he did. A lot of times Mosley will run more upright, but he definitely got lower on that carry.
So 9 yards for Aiden Mosley on that carry. Second down and 1. Just perfect time to throw. And Carew scrambling, and he's going to throw it away.
Good call. Or good decision by Carew.
Very good decision.
He didn't have any receivers over, like in the flats or anything. Only Jack was on that side.
And on a play like that, the only possibility would have been for Jack to come back, but he would have come back. It would have been a loss if he came back and caught the ball. So that all was done very well by everybody involved. So here we are. Again, 2 down territory, 3rd and 1, and we have a timeout.
Oh, timeout Wilson.
Called by Wilson.
Timeout Wilson.
So 5 minutes left here. The clock's still running. It shouldn't be, but it is. Somebody needs to stop the clock. The clock should be right at 5 minutes. That timeout was called at exactly 5 minutes. And it's now down to 4:40. And it's still running.
All right.
There we go. Let's see if the refs get this right, because it was right at the 5 minute mark. Because it was incomplete pass.
All right, well, while we wait for the officials to reset the clock, the attorneys at Richardson Thomas LLC represent people, businesses, and governments in cases involving dangerous products, serious injuries, medical malpractice, business disputes, whistleblower claims, white-collar crimes, probate litigation, and more. If you need an attorney, give Richardson Thomas a call at 803-281-8150 or learn more at richardsonthomas.com. So you have like years and years of practice on reading ad copy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how do I do it?
Did that. You're doing great.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. I give you an A+ so far.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, and not to cast any aspersions on anyone, but and not singling out the refs, but after the last play, it was when the ball was thrown away by Crew Bates. There was 5 minutes on the clock, and then there's a timeout called.
Oh, yeah. Well,
how is there now 4:54 on the clock? Do they take 6 seconds off for timeouts? Seems like the officials would get that right. I'm not dogging them. I'm just saying.
I think it's a physics issue. It has something to do with time dilation.
If you say so. Mosley, he's going to be tackled in the backfield by Waiters.
I wonder when they're going to start throwing flags on celebrations. Flora would have definitely gotten a flag by now.
So the ball is right at the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and 3. Obviously, this is typically a time where they go to the Wildcat with Markel.
And
I wonder if they're going to do that.
Looks like they're getting ready, yeah. Well, except Cruz also out there. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a timeout once the play clock runs down.
Timeout, Flora. With 4:05. Now there's 4:05 remaining in the first half, so does that mean that when the ball is snapped, there will be 3 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock?
Yeah, see, you're good at physics. All right, so each team should have one timeout. The board is along in the stadium. Let me see if I can bring up this QR code. All right, so the Florida Golf Program is having a fundraiser. I'm actually going to test this out with my phone too. Oh, good. I got to get those off the screen. Okay, sorry. Wait. Oh, so dang it.
All right, here we go. 4th down. Crew back to pass, turns back the other way, and he overthrows. Is that Mosley or Ridgel?
It's Ridgel.
Overthrows him, so
the play was there.
It was there. So Wilson will take over on the 30, 1st and 10, 7-point game, 4:01 remaining here before the half. And again, if you're joining us late, Wilson with a very explosive offense. The last 2 games of the season, even though they lost both, they scored 44 and 57 points, both in home losses, but they can light up the scoreboard. And that pass is complete. That is from Eccles to Waiters. It's going to be a gain of about 6.
Pick up a 6-yard second down.
2nd and 6 now from the 36-yard line.
Playing with Flora ball. Oh, wait.
Is that Friday down?
Yeah, John Friday.
John Friday's down. That is not a good thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, so I started to show that QR code. Normally people will test this kind of thing. Oh, never mind. I'll test it at half.
Yeah, that's good news right there. Friday is up and trotting off the field. He's good.
Participating in the ring ceremony, please report to the end zone gate near the home concession. All athletes and coaches participating in the ring ceremony, please report to the end zone gate.
All right.
Yes, so I mentioned, Rich, I mentioned a couple times this Flora golf fundraiser on the 14th. The golf team, boys golf team, is receiving their rings at halftime.
Okay. Friday should not be able to be in the game. If you have an official timeout for injury, the player cannot be in the, the next play, but he is out there, so just saying. That was a good push by the offensive line of Wilson.
Yeah. All right, we're under 3 minutes left in the half.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 41. Again, number 6. Tamonte Emmanuel joining Eccles in the backfield. He gets the football, cuts it back, and is hit right away by Albert Perkins, who's having a game so far. He's been in on several tackles. The gain is 4, 2nd down and 6 from the 45-yard line for the Tigers.
I believe Perkins' brother was linebacker on the championship team, Jamarian Perkins. I'm pretty sure they're brothers.
Take the handoff, throwing left, and that ball is called inbounds. That catch is by Coker. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 from the 48-yard line.
Minute and a half. And they only have 1 timeout.
Do they have 1?
They should have 1 left.
Yeah.
I think the scoreboard's wrong.
Emmanuel on the carry, and he is hit again immediately by Mason Little.
Nice work by Mason. It would have been amazing.
Is that a good spot? Did he not tackle him about 2 yards deeper than where they're spotting the ball?
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, 4th down.
It's 4th down and 3. Should be 4th down and 5, but is what it is. Eccles being chased. He's going to turn it up. It's tackled by Kareem Young and Andre Thomas. But not before he gets the 1st down.
Andre down.
Andre's down. The ball is at the 44-yard line and Andre's okay. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 44 as we are at 31 plus seconds left in the first half.
Yeah.
31.7 to be exact.
The clock should start.
And starts. Yep. So we're down at 30 right now. You got to figure they're going to air it out here.
Yeah.
Sure enough, Eccles is looking across the middle.
Pass is incomplete.
Almost bigger staff.
That was Emmanuel, the running back, who had split out to the left, running across the middle, but that is obviously incomplete. And we have 15.9 left now. 2nd down and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Markel and an outside linebacker.
They're lined up off sides, I believe, at the top of see the defensive line.
Yeah.
See if the flag comes out. It does not.
Wow,
Boy, he can sling it.
That one's out of bounds, though.
That was intended for Butler. Again, he's a Shrine Bowler. 2nd week in a row that we have faced a team that has a Shrine Bowl wide receiver.
Yeah. All right. Exactly 10 seconds on the clock. 3rd down.
Falcons in a cover 2. That pass is out. That's received out of bounds.
The pass is incomplete.
I believe that was Butler that made the catch, I think. It was either Butler or it was number 5.
Yeah, Wilson taking their 3rd timeout.
Which is Waiters, so there'll be one more play here. And the one thing that the Falcons, the only mission they have in this play coming up is to not allow a touchdown.
No
That's
touchdown.
it.
Yes.
That's it. Nothing else matters, just no touchdown. So
my guess is that we'll see Chris Lofton deep.
you figure that their quarterback Eccles will probably release the ball, assuming he's two things are going to happen. He's either going to try to catch somebody going down the sideline in single coverage, or someone streaking across the middle away from the play. But most likely, I'm thinking he's going to throw it up,
just launch
Hail
it into
Mary
the
it.
corner.
So figuring he's going to let it rip, I'm guessing right around the 50-yard line, maybe a yard or two farther. I'm very interested to see how strong his arm is here in this situation.
Yeah, this is, I mean, a play like this is when you probably should have Markel just blitz. You know, cut down on the amount of time. But it looks like Markel's going to drop into coverage.
Safeties, get back. All right, they're throwing. Oh, trick play. Completed the pass and handed off to Emmanuel, and he's got room. And a great play.
Bigger staff on the tackle.
Yes.
All right.
That scared me for a minute.
Yeah. A little nerve-wracking.
Ryan Biggerstaff makes the big solo tackle on a really well-executed play by Wilson. But here we are at the half, 14-7. Got us a good ball game, as the playoffs should be.
Yep.
And now the boys golf team, which do they ever not win the state?
Wait, hold on. It's on the flyer. How many times they've won state? It's been a bunch. I'm gonna switch to the other mic so we can hear Jim Stevens on the PA system announcing the golf team.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do PDQ right now.
All right, enjoy.
Tonight we have a special opportunity to recognize athletes who have won a state championship in the 2021-2022 school year. In addition to our individual winners in swim and our team championship in competitive cheer, Flora Athletics also won individual championships in boys track and field and our 17th team championship in boys golf. We will now present their state championship rings. First, we'll recognize our track winners. Winning the South Carolina 4A state championship in the discus with a throw of 172 feet 11 inches, Micaiah Settle. Accepting the ring on his behalf are his parents Jeremiah and Lisa Settle. Winning the South Carolina 4A state championship in the pole vault, clearing 14 feet 6 inches, John O'Kane. Accepting on his behalf is Coach Will O'Kane. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our boys track and field state champions. Next, we would like to recognize and present rings to the South Carolina 4A Golf State Champions. Flora completed the 2022 season, winning their second consecutive 4A state championship. This is the 17th overall Golf State Championship won by an AC Flora team. The state championship was hosted by AC Flora at Forest Lake Country Club. The club and its membership did an outstanding job in putting on the event. In the process of winning, Flora set the state high school 4A golf scoring record. They eclipsed the previous record by the Bill Haas-led Riverside High in 2000 with their score of 568. Our new record came in at 565. Along with winning 7 tournaments throughout the season, Flora placed 5 on the All-State team, another South Carolina high school record, and earned a number 8 national ranking for all high school golf teams in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021-2022 team members. Will Buffalo. Charles Compton. Coleman Ferguson. Jack Haynes. Birch Harrison. Adam Hunt. Thomas Lamar. William Milliken. Wallace Ott. James Rhodes. Luke Sullivan. The coaches, Blair Dargan, assistant coach. Will Higgins, assistant coach. Tom Elliott, assistant coach. Mark Elam, assistant coach. And head coach of the state champions, Robert Dargan. Congratulations to our boys golf team for a record-breaking championship season.
All right, awesome. Yeah, congratulations. So that was Mackay Settles. I think they said discus he won. I don't know if it was discus or shot, but I think they said discus. And then John O'Kane won the not high jump, pole vault. And then, yes, congratulations to them. And then congratulations to the boys golf team. And, yes, speaking of the boys golf team, while the band gets ready to play, let me just show this. This is the flyer for the fundraiser that they're having on November 14th. And I believe you should be able to hold your phones up to your TV screen and click that link, and it will send you to a link on floraAthletic.com for the golf gathering. And if you want to be a sponsor, all the sponsorship information is there on the website. I'm just kind of looking up, make sure I'm not blocking anything. Yeah, they would definitely appreciate you considering becoming a sponsor. And if you click that QR code, and if you missed it, you can just rewind YouTube and pull that QR code back up. But it will take you to the website where you can become a sponsor or sponsor a 4-person team or even individual golfer. All the information is at your fingertips. Speaking of at my fingertips, tonight's sponsor is Richardson Thomas LLC. And you can see they are on Facebook and LinkedIn. And you can visit them online at richardsonthomas.com. But let's listen to the band.
2022 field show entitled Billboard Memories 2000 for the final time this season, featuring the music of My Chemical Romance, Coldplay, Jason Mraz, and Fallout Boy. Under the field direction of drum major Taylor Kittrell, please join me in welcoming the AC Flora High School Falcon Regiment. Drum major, is your band ready? You may take the field for your performance. AC Flora Falcon Regiment.
All right, that was the AC Flora Falcon Band.
The band is under the direction of Mr. Kevin Sweat with the assistance of
As
Mr. John Kensley.
Jim just said,
Ms.
under the direction
Chelsea
of
Lawson, and Mr. Stephen Dixon. Student
of-
leaders include Taylor Cottrell, Madison Gibson, Siva Quadra,
yeah, Kevin Sweat
Sean
has
Flower,
the band playing really well this year.
Austin, and Courtney Keller. The bands of AC Flora would like to take this opportunity to thank their sponsors for the 2022-2023 school
Move
year.
the camera like that. Oh, and it looks like I need to adjust the
Brown Express Truck.
scoreboard camera. And before I do that, thank you to tonight's live stream sponsor, Richardson Thomas LLC. Their team of experienced litigators has taken on some of the largest cases in South Carolina and across the country and prevailed. The attorneys of Richardson Thomas LLC represent people, businesses, and governments in cases involving dangerous products, serious injuries, medical malpractice, business disputes, whistleblower claims, white-collar crimes, probate litigation, and more. If you need an attorney, give Richardson Thomas a call at 803-281-8150, and you can learn more at richardsonthomas.com. And we have a few minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and switch to some music. Actually, before I do that, let me just run through thanking the sponsors that we've had this season. Started off with Vision Wealth Advisors, visionwealthsc.com, 803-844-5080. They're financial planners. And Mark Sullivan is one of their partners, and his son was one of the golfers who just won received the ring with his team. And then we had Chim Spector Venting Specialists. You can visit them online at chimspector.com. Call them at 803-602-5929 if you have a chimney, have furnace issues, venting issues. Definitely give them a call. They can come inspect and fix things for you. And of course, we've had Big Red Box a couple of times. Big Red Box Containers, 803-783-6834. Visit them online at bigredboxdumpstercompany.com. And also the Midlands Mavs. They're a travel baseball organization led by Andy Hallett, part of the Upstate Mavs program. You can visit them at andyhallettbaseball.com to find more information. And of course, the Jefferson Bates Foundation always welcomes donations. You can donate to them through Venmo at using the handle at JB19_. And yeah, they benefit kids in sports. This is Crew Bates, the quarterback for AC Flora's father. The foundation in memory of him. And then, of course, tonight, Richardson Thomas. You can visit them at richardsonthomas.com. Learn more about their attorneys and how they can help you. And I will be right back.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Okay, so if you were watching the stream and had moments of panic, you weren't alone. My hotspot turned off, and I switched to my phone. It's not turning back on, so we're gonna just go with the phone for now. Sort of psyched that it happened during halftime and not when. Wow, yeah, it's just dead. Okay. All right. Doesn't matter. Have fun. There's no end to the excitement. So many things can go wrong, Rich, in a live stream. But I've failed in most of them, so know how to recover from most of them.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Rogers Thomas going to kick it off. Wilson, of course, is going to receive the second half kickoff. 14-7. We got us a ball game. Fair catch on the kickoff.
Fair catch. That's their call. 30-yard line.
That's Jeremiah Coker with the. Oh, do you have that light?
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Oh, I forgot all about it.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. I'll grab a clip and I can clamp it to the fence in front of you in a second.
Awesome. Here we go.
Ooh.
First, oh!
Skip way past them.
Incomplete pass on 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. This would give Wilson a lot of momentum if they went down and scored to tie it up on the first possession of the second half. And obviously want to avoid that.
Keeper.
And
Perkins.
Telling you, Albert Perkins is having a big game.
Yeah, he is.
Number 30, linebacker Albert Perkins.
You truly have every gadget.
Yeah, I got everything.
I am impressed. Legitimately impressed. It's crazy. Nice.
More like that.
We have light.
Oh, man.
All right, 3rd down and 12. This is, to me, a bigger down for the Florida defense than it is for the Wilson offense.
Yeah.
Need to get the ball back. And 5 wide, as we had been told, they are prone to do. Eccles looking, and he is going to find. Oh, again. He finds Zach Nobles.
Big play.
That's into Falcon territory, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And Wilson keeps this opening drive of the second half going. And the score, of course, 14-7 Flora. We're barely a minute into the third quarter. And they're going 5 wide again.
So their lineman jumped.
Yep. It's going to be a legal procedure. They tried to run a jet sweep to Jaron Waiters.
Why were the line was going that way? Like they were pulling to the left and the jet sweep was coming this way?
Yep. Trying to get the Florida defense to be moving in that direction.
Yeah.
Just your misdirection play. So 5 yards makes it 1st and 15. They're now back in their own territory at their own 47-yard line. And again, 5 wide. And this is a called run for Eccles, the quarterback.
Oh, check.
50-yard line, 2nd down.
I believe Mason Little had the first hit there. But it's going to be either way, 2nd down and 12. Quick pass.
Ball down.
And the ball is loose, and Flora's got it. The ball popped out of the receiver's hands.
So, number 5.
Yep. That's Corey Woodard. Huge play for Corey. So Falcons back in business at their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10. And first turnover of the game for either team.
Yeah, it was. Wow.
Lofton split on the near side. Up top, Jack Purdy. And they're going to go with Markel. Markel still going, slipping tackles with that dead leg. Holy smokes. Oh, boy. That's a 15-yard gain. So Markel's, he must be close to that 2,000-yard mark now.
Yeah.
If he's not there already, he's certainly closing in on it. Remember when 1,000 yards was just huge for a running back? Look at Markel go.
Yeah. 2,000 the new 1,000.
Falcon at the 23-yard line. That is another Falcon first down. Sponsored by Callison Tire.
Ball spotted at the 23. And the Falcons are rolling on this drive behind number 28. This is Markel again.
Markel Townsend up the middle. Stop at the 20.
It's brought down by Chance Cummings there.
2nd down.
Ball on the 16, so that was a gain of about 8. 2nd and a long 4.
Really? Check. Are you talking to my dad? Yeah, hold on. Pull up YouTube on your phone.
Markel, left side. And did he get the pylon? They are going to say touchdown. Touchdown, Markel Townsend. Number 28, rushing touchdown for number 28.
No, not. Yeah.
And Rogers Thomas in to attempt the extra point, and he is now perfect 3 for 3, and the score with 8:02 remaining in the third quarter, 21-7. Falcons lead.
Wilson 7.
Thomas kicks it off again. Fair catch over on the far side. This time at about the 29-yard line, where the Wilson Tigers will take over 1st and 10, down 2 touchdowns, 21-7, with 8:02 remaining here in the third quarter.
First down, Tigers.
Back to 4 wide with Emmanuel in the backfield along with Eccles, the quarterback. Kid's got an arm. Complete to Butler. That's going to be a 9-yard gain.
Butler.
Did you hear audio on that? Oh, wow. It's
Ball spotted at the 38-yard line.
so
Second
mine's
down.
pushing data. Yeah. Oh, that's movement.
Flag on the play.
2nd and 7 now.
Ball start. Ball against
Okay.
the Tigers.
Yeah. So when we when the hotspot died at
Yes.
halftime, for some people it like they got caught in the kind of that churn cycling where it's trying to get it back, but yeah, stream should be good.
So should our advice be to anyone out there to refresh, simply refresh? And
Yeah, definitely. If they do hit a like where it starts cycling, but we should be good. My phone has a strong connection. So.
Emmanuel on the tackle, man, he was hit hard by Mason Little.
Emmanuel, the ball carrier. Stopped at the 38-yard line.
That ball's going to be spotted on the 39, so that's going to be a 3rd down and 1. Screen pass.
Oh wow!
Bear stopped short. Whoa. The pass was complete to Waiters.
That pass is complete.
I may have seen something different, but I almost thought I saw that right arm
Yeah, I don't know.
cocked back.
I mean, he was just trying to get off, and
Get
they
off,
were
yep.
just in an awkward spot.
So, 4th down and 1 from their own 39, and unless this is going to be a quick kick, they're going to go for this. So, quarterback hurrying up. He's in a normal shotgun, so I'm guessing they are going to go for this. This will be a huge stop. He keeps it, and he is stopped.
He's short
He
of the
is short.
They're giving him the line,
look at
though.
this mark. They're giving him forward progress to the 40, and that's going to be enough for the first down.
First down, Tigers.
Yeah, no, I can't.
We can't
stream
see
it
the
anymore
replay.
because I'm using my phone to
I'll be
to
looking
stream.
forward to seeing that one again.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it is what it is. 1st and 10 from their own 40. That was a big play for Wilson. They don't get that.
Yeah,
Flora goes
then-
down and scores. It's
Yeah,
going to be,
Different game.
yeah. But as it stands, 4 wide, Emmanuel in the backfield. Eccles in the shotgun, takes a snap. He's looking to throw, and he's going to fire. It's intercepted
Mason Little.
by Mason Little, who's already having a great game.
He snagged that out of the air too. That is not.
That's not an easy catch.
No, it's a
Zach
bullet.
Nobles makes the tackle. That was a heck of a play. Mason Little,
Wow.
big time. So that's 2 turnovers now.
2 turnovers,
And
back-to-back
they're
drives.
both by Wilson to
Yeah.
kill drives.
All right. So this is where you create a bunch of space if we can move it down and score here.
You got a 1st and 10 at the 37 of Wilson. And, oh, nice call. Crew Bates looking for Markel. That's going to be a touchdown. He faked the handoff to him.
That was beautiful.
Markel goes down the left sideline and was essentially by himself. There's a flag in the end zone, right? Yep.
Yeah, it's a celebration fell out.
He took his helmet off.
But that was after he was trying to do something.
Well, either way. You know what? So what?
Yeah.
I'll take the 6.
Yeah.
That makes it 27-7, pending the extra point by the ultra dependable Rogers Thomas, who's done just a great job this year. As we mentioned, he had not played football before this year, just a soccer player, and he's been terrific.
Yeah. So are they pushing us back on the extra point, or are they going to wait for the kick? He was pointing towards the kickoff, so I guess
That's automatic, I believe.
Is it automatic? Okay.
Automatic. And so now they're even Steven on that. They'll get to kick off now from the. Or we'll kick off. No, we'll kick off
from the
We'll
20.
kick off, right. We'll kick off from the 25 after kicking off from their 45 once. So
Yeah.
it all balances out, I guess. And Rogers is true again on the extra point, 4 for 4.
Well, let's see if they
And-
actually let Rogers kick it deep now. Since, I mean, otherwise the pooch kick is going to go to the 45,
Right.
our 45.
So 28-7, 4:54 remaining here in the third quarter. And again, Mason Little's pick couldn't have come in a better time. What a game turner. Wilson goes down and scores. They're within a touchdown. Instead, now we find them 3 touchdowns down to our Falcons.
All right. Oh, from the 25.
Yeah,
Right.
unsportsmanlike conduct penalty will be walked off and the kickoff all the way back to the 25-yard line where the Falcons will kick off.
So Rogers can kick it. He could get it to the 15 from here. And if he does, and he gets it like on the hash mark, then it's gonna be the pooch kicking it too.
Fair catch at the 48.
Fair catch call.
And this is just me. I don't get it.
I don't either. I mean,
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
You don't have to necessarily kick it deep high,
No.
but you can kick it hard and squib it
yeah,
and make. They had one receiver back,
yeah,
and he was floating to the right side, anticipating that kick to the right side, as Flora usually does.
yeah.
If that ball would have been kicked hard, just
Yeah,
kind of
kick it like right near the 20-yard line, like where
to the
numbers are.
left, that would have been. But anyway. This is a unusual formation, shall we say?
It is.
And
And the ball's in the air.
oh boy, that pass was intended
Second down.
for Waiters, and it bounced off his hands, and that could have easily
Could have been
been picked off in just a matter of a guy being in the right spot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I've seen that formation in a long time other than maybe on an extra point. Carolina ran something like that on an extra point last year, Beamer's first year after the first touchdown.
Yeah.
If you remember, first game of the year, I can't remember who it was, but they went up 8-0, and they had that
sort of formation, yeah.
crazy foundation like that.
Oh! Is that Tracy? Tracy Borden-Bryan? Is he number 55?
That was number 55, Tracy Borden-Bryan.
Okay.
The sophomore.
Yeah. He played played in the lacrosse team last spring, along with Andre Thomas.
Massive third down coming up. 3rd and 10, ball spotted right at midfield.
Yeah, if they don't gain anything, it's going to be tough for them to go for it from the 50. But
Eccles rolls right, and he's got his man.
That pass is complete.
That was number 80, Jeremiah Coker, with the reception. And that is a first down, a big first down for Wilson at the 37-yard line. Be 1st and 10. Eccles put something on that, didn't he?
he did.
Four wide, Emmanuel joining Eccles in the backfield, and they fake the handoff to him, and Eccles is under pressure. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
Yep.
Eccles pass.
Incomplete.
Second down.
Good pressure. 25.
You know, that was good pressure from 25, and we do not have a name on the roster for number 25. Interesting.
Wait, who's number 20? Might have a different jersey on.
Jermonte Williams, defensive lineman.
Might be
him.
Jermonte.
Okay. Rolling left this time, and he's going to be, he escapes. Tough running.
Could have been a loss, and then instead gain of
give that kid credit.
6 or 7.
And he's slow to get up.
Oh no, Jermonte is on the sideline. It was number 20 on the sideline.
So their quarterback, who's been outstanding, Tremel Eccles, is down with his helmet off. So at the very least, unless the rule has been changed, if you have a official's timeout for an injury, that player has to sit out the next play.
Yeah.
They didn't do it for Friday on our side in the first half, and it looks like
I think he's going to need to be out of play though.
Yeah, thankfully he's okay, but he will need to be out. So for Eccles will be one of the game captains for the Tigers. Again, number 14, Brian McCart. He is a 6'1", 190 junior. McCart with Emmanuel in the backfield. Butler is in motion. He's going to throw it out to Butler and let him try to make something happen, which he does. Inside the 25 to about the 22 or 3 yard line, and it will be a 1st and 10. So McCart comes in the game and gets the ball to his Shrine Bowl receiver, and he makes it happen, and the Tigers still on the move with a 1st and 10 from the 23. McCart, he's going to throw it, and he's got a guy. Yes, he does. That is a touchdown to number 5, Waiters. Was that 5 or 6?
5.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's Waiters. Jerron Waiters with the touchdown, and I tell you, that kid can throw it too.
Yep,
that was a pretty pass. So
just over Chris Lofton. Oh, flag down.
Flag on the field. Illegal substitution called against the Tigers. They're back about 5 yards.
So Eli Chapman will now attempt the extra point for the 15, which makes it a 25-yarder, and no problem. Straight through. 28-14 now. Falcons lead with 2:43 remaining in the third quarter. Well, if nothing else, we hate to see him score, but it makes it kind of turns it back into a good ball game.
Yeah, right. Rich, I wasn't looking for a good ball game today.
Right. We don't want that. Don't get us wrong. But
I wanted to have a fun day at the stadium.
But that was very impressive for the backup quarterback to come in cold like he did.
It was a really pretty pass.
So Eli Chapman will kick it off for Wilson, and we've got Pettis, who is back this week, back to receive the kickoff. He is standing at the 15, but rarely is the ball kicked down the middle of the field in this day and age, at least on the high school level. That return by Aiden Mosley is out to the that's out to the 40-yard line. That's dang good field position to get this drive started. So let's see if the Falcons can answer the long drive by Wilson to get to within 14 points. 28-14 your score, 2:36 remaining in the third quarter.
First down, Falcons.
And they're hurrying out. Looks like Markel in the backfield with Carew, Purdy, and Lofton, the wide receivers. And here goes Markel, and he gets it's amazing how many yards after contact he gets.
Yeah.
What looked like maybe a 5-yard, 4-yard carry winds up being 7. So 2nd and 3 for the Falcons from their own 47-yard line, trying to get over into the Wilson side of the field, which will be a first down if they do. Purdy and Lofton split out the left side, and it's back to Markel, and he accelerates over the 45 to, I guess they're going to spot it right at the 45. But as you hear announcer Jim Peterson says, that is a Falcon first down, and that's good news. As Flora tries to go back up 3 touchdowns with 1:30 remaining here in the third quarter. I'm Rich Taylor.
I'm Jeff Rhodes.
And
this is Definite Fiction.
This is Definite Fiction. I love that. Ball's loose. Carew is going to try to, and he gets it past the line of scrimmage.
Yes, he does.
And that is a great play. That's a smart play. Now, that's something that a casual fan just says, oh, incomplete pass after a bad snap. That took a lot of doing to successfly roll out under pressure and get the ball thrown out of bounds past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, away from your natural throwing motion. Because he's rolling this way.
Markel. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you, man, that's Barry Sanders and wearing number 28 for the Falcons. Well, there's no doubt now he has surpassed 2,000 yards.
Yes.
No doubt. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 22-yard line. And we are under 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Falcons taking their time here. Play clock is down to 15. The game clock is at 40 seconds. And guess who? Guess who? Oh, nice defense, though. Is that a face mask? No? No face mask? They pulled his helmet off.
They pulled his helmet off. Are they going to send him off? Like his helmet just happened to pop off?
They pull it. I guess his helmet magically just flew off his head.
Huh.
Just magically. He's a magical runner, so I guess magical things can happen like that, right?
Nah, it's physics. It's
Well,
object
always
motion.
Always physics.
It's inertia. The inertia of his helmet carried it off his helmet head.
And Aiden Mosley gets it down to the 16-yard line, so it's going to be that's the last play of the third quarter, and we're going to be third and about 4 yards to go. And after 3 quarters of play, it's 28-14 good guys, 12 minutes away from advancing to the second round of the playoffs.
Yes, it is. We advance the quarter on our scoreboard and thank tonight's sponsor. So Richardson Thomas LLC, their team of experienced litigators has taken some of the biggest cases in South Carolina and across the country and prevailed. The attorneys of Richardson Thomas LLC represent people, businesses, and governments in cases involving dangerous products, serious injuries, medical malpractice, business disputes, whistleblower claims, white-collar crimes, probate litigation, and more. If you need an attorney, give Richardson Thomas a call at 803-281-8150. You can learn more about them at www.richardsonthomas.com. Yeah, I just want to say touchdown here and then just get a stop on the next drive and then can chew up most of the clock.
By the way, not taking anything for granted here, of course, but if Flora holds on to win this game, which we certainly expect, they will play the winner of 8th-seeded Hartsville and 9th-seeded Lucy Beckham out of Mount Pleasant. So
I really want to give Lucy Beckham a little revenge for the girls' tennis match. This is Aiden Mosley.
Aiden Mosley. Man, he's looking more like Markel every carry.
Yeah, a lot
he's
of
learning from the master.
Yeah.
So that's going to be down to the 4-yard line where Flora will have first and goal.
Mosley, the ball carrier.
Yeah, most of Mosley's big plays up until now have been outside. But he's run well inside today.
Nice. That was a nice ball fake, and man, Mosley got close to give credit to Wilson for keeping him out because he was running hard. But that's got to be about, what, a foot or less away? They're going to place it.
Yeah,
they're going to place it at the 1.
When
what about
3 yards forward, and then they carried like 10 yards to the side, just trying to fight forward.
All right, here we go.
Markel's back in.
You don't think he's going to get the ball, do you?
I
Timeout called by
Pretty good
Wilson.
about Markel getting the ball here.
And
Fabulous Insurance is proud to bring you the full coverage scoreboard throughout the 2022 football playoffs.
Oh, do we have a score update on that? Or are you looking
man,
for
I'm looking for it, looking hard.
Every game playoff track. When it comes to your full coverage needs off the field, go with the home team. Go with Farm Bureau Insurance for auto, home, and life insurance. Whether you're an elite athlete or a weekend warrior, you can trust the sports medicine expert, Charisma Health. In addition to being the official team physicians of the South Carolina Gamecocks, Charisma Health's team has athletic trainers and physicians to take care of athletes all over the business area. Dr. Jeffrey Guy is the proud team physician of your AC Flora Falcon athletes. Visit us at charismahealth.org/ortho.
And Markel is in on this second and goal play from the 1.
Markel into the end zone easily for touchdown number 29 on the year, rushing, I believe.
Like that, yeah.
That's going to make it 34-14 with 10 minutes and 33 seconds left.
That touchdown is sponsored by Jefferson Bates Foundation.
Rogers' kick, once again, right through the uprights. 5 for 5 now. I should say Roger Thomas's. 35 to 17.
Oh, that's not right.
No, it's 35 to
35-14.
Ghost in the machine on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
As we await the kickoff, I am furiously going through my Twitter feed trying to find a score. Is Northwestern 4A or 5? They're 5A, aren't they?
They're 4A this year.
They're 4A?
Yeah.
Well, Northwestern, just to let you know, there's 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes left in their first round playoff game, and they're edging Wade Hampton 64-7.
It's fair caught.
Another fair catch on that short kick. I just, for the life of me, don't understand that strategy. 1st and 10 from the 35. You play somebody good. I mean, nothing against Wilson, but you play somebody really good and give them that kind of field position, you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, you're not going to beat South Florence like that. And you have a kicker that can kick through the end zone.
I mean, that kind of kick is okay, but don't kick it 25, you know.
Yeah, he could kick it to like 15 on the
They're kicking
edge.
it 25 yards.
Yeah.
25 yards. That just doesn't make any sense. Emmanuel, he is hit, or not immediately, but he is hit first by Eric McLean.
Yeah.
Makes the tackle on the 40 after a 5-yard gain. Eccles rolling out.
Oh, picked
boy.
by Corey Woodard.
That was right in Corey's hands, but wasn't able to pull it in. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for Wilson for their own 40. And maybe I'm about to have something for you here. Well, I've got a couple of 4A scores, but not that one. At the half, it was Westwood 20, Bluffton 27, Greenwood 28, South Aiken 14 in the third quarter.
Also, Westwood 20 is only losing 27-20?
Yes. They're 16th seed,
Oh,
right?
he's going to run. Yeah, Bluffton was the number 1 seed in their region, I believe.
There goes the ball carrier. Run out of bounds at the 42-yard
4th and 3?
4th down.
Looked like the quarterback was going to be able to get the 5 yards, but
Yeah.
good hustle.
Ryan Biggerstaff.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is huge. This is really huge for Wilson to stay in this game.
Yeah. Under 10 minutes.
They have to
down
get
3
this.
Scores, yeah.
Yeah. 4th and 3. Obviously, they're going to throw the ball. Oh, is that a delay of game? No, it's a timeout.
Timeout, Wilson.
So as far as region teams here,
Yeah.
not good news for Lugal-Felgen.
Yeah, that wasn't expected to be good news.
They're-
They're playing South Florence, right?
No, West.
West Florence.
West
okay.
Florence, 31-7. I don't know if that is a final or not.
Yeah. I mean, they
And-
probably should be about the same point.
And South Lawrence, 55-6 over R&E. And I believe both of those games are finals. Also in 4A, at halftime, Catawba Ridge 42, Riverside 14.
Okay.
Also in 4A, at halftime, it was Westside 28, Midland Valley 14. And apparently there must be some sort of this is
Oh, keeper. He is short.
he is short. That is short for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're marking him short. Okay, both judges are
Yep.
marking him short.
Yep. Flora football. 9:28 remaining in the game. And that was a huge stop. And barring something very, very odd and unexpected, it's looking good for the Falcons to advance to the second round. Although, still 9:28 remaining. Plenty can happen. Into the third quarter, Irmo 7, North Myrtle Beach nothing. That one's still up for grabs.
Number 7. Okay.
South Florence now leads R&E 55-12, and that's in the third quarter.
It's Aiden. He never went down.
Aid never went down, but they called forward progress, even though it never came
the
to a
pack was
standstill.
still moving forward. Yeah.
So
Uh,
that's one
Sorry,
where
it's-
if it's close, you're really upset about that.
yeah,
But
right.
because
Yeah,
when
if
you're
we-
up 35-14,
Yeah, it just gives us a chance to churn more time. All right, and Aiden still out there with Carew.
pass to Jack Purdy. Good to see him getting involved.
Stage pass to Purdy is complete. All the way down to the 24-yard
It's going to be very close to a first down. I believe they're going to spot it just short. It's going to be third down in inches, or second down in inches, I should say.
Is that music? It often feels like a road game whenever we have the ball because of the DJ.
Look
It's Aiden Mosley.
at Mosley running hard.
It's carried out. First down.
Knocked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. That is a Falcon first down.
Yep, as Jim says, first and 10 for the 14 for the Falcons. And that touchdown pass is complete to Jack Purdy. That's officially, what, a 14-yard touchdown pass? It's good to see Jack get back into the end zone after a couple of games without a score.
Oh, by the way, I haven't been able to call this, but number 42 Hearn Rhodes is in the game. I forgot.
What's that?
I forgot to
Nice.
call it on the other extra points, but yeah, 42 Hearn Rhodes. Rogers Thomas on to kick. Flag down. I wonder what it is.
Offsides.
Oh. Yeah, decline. Let's go.
Encroachment called against the Tigers.
And the kick is up, and it is good. 42-14 with 7:21 remaining here in the football game. Things looking good for the Falcons. And I'm telling you, I am searching the internet vehemently to try to find a Lucy Beckham Hartsville score, and I just cannot find one on the South Carolina High School League. The Hartsville Twitter page that I went to that says Hartsville Red Foxes has unfortunately been inactive since 2013.
Yeah, there are a ton of high school Twitter pages that are like that. It's like a coach leaves and nobody knows what the password was, and so they start a new one.
I think I found one. Nope, this one's
Actually,
13 also.
Check out Lou Bezjak.
What's that? Lucy
Did you
Beckham?
check? No, Lou at the state.
I did. He doesn't have that score.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's the first place I went, man.
Yeah.
Here we are again.
Wait, why don't you catch that and then step out instead of getting the ball 5 yards further?
Oh, boy. This kickoff strategy has me befuddled, but that's okay.
That's right. You gotta
And you know, this is strange, but I can't find a Twitter site, and certainly they have one for Lucy Beckham.
Oh wait, hold on. I work with a Lucy Beckham mom. Hold on, I'll text her in a second.
Got it. I need you to come through, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Wilson with the football. Pass intended for Butler, incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Pass for Butler. Incomplete. Second down.
They were playing Hartsville, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second.
Now I found another Hartsville website, or Twitter site, and ball overthrown. It's going to be third down and 10. And this one has not been active since April 28th of 2020. So we'll continue to. We're having a race here to see who can get it first, you or I.
I'm feeling pretty confident. I got my text sent.
All right, I have. Ooh, I think I've got no.
All right, it's third and 10 for Wilson.
So here's the deal. I found their Football Current website, but no one has no one has posted since the game began, which usually is not a good sign.
Yeah. All right, so Perkins and 25 on the tackle.
We're just calling 25.
Quarterback slow to get up. It's going to be
Elijah Brown also in on that tackle.
Quarterback slow to get up, but he did get up. It's 4th and 7. We're under 7 minutes, and it's going to be a timeout for Wilson. And with that timeout, I'm going to thank today's sponsor. So thank you again to today's sponsor, Richardson Thomas LLC. Richardson Thomas has offices in Columbia, Barnwell, Florence, and Charleston. The law firm's partners include Terry Richardson, Brady Thomas, Dan Halterwanger, Chris Moore, Will Lewis, and Amy Hill. The firm also recently added Grace Babcock as an associate. The Richardson Thomas team brings many decades of experience in the areas of dangerous products, serious injuries, medical malpractice, business disputes, whistleblower claims, white-collar crimes, and more. Visit them online at richardsonthomas.com. All right, here's big 4th and 7. The 42-14 lead.
I think this one's over anyway, but they don't convert here. It is. I'm putting the nail in the proverbial coffin here. And it's McCart back at quarterback, and he throws nowhere near Butler as he is hit hard. Once again, Mason Little's in the backfield. He's had a hell of a game.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it. So the Falcons take over, and really, not to be a party pooper, because we want everyone to keep it right here, because there's also going to be some cool ceremonies after the game, being that it's senior night. But this one's over.
Yes, the game.
I have no problem saying that.
Yeah, we can breathe easier.
Yep.
Hey, wait, number 42, Hearn Rhodes is in the game at tight end. And Heath Moser's at quarterback. Is that Corey? No, Pettis at running back.
It's good to see Pettis getting carries, isn't it?
Okay.
After being hurt.
Oh, Beckham lost 33-14, maybe.
But either way, they lost.
They
I'm
lost,
sure. I'm sure. Yep. So it'll be Hartsville next week. You heard it here first.
Yes.
Hartsville.
And they will be
coming in here, the Red Foxes, and they will travel well. They've got a very proud football program.
Pettis with
and
another
look
carry.
at Pettis.
Yeah.
This is really good to see for him coming back from the injury. Just gives one more weapon to an already super potent offense.
That's not Noah. Noah's the one that was injured for a while. Noah, I don't think
Pettis was injured, wasn't he? Didn't he miss 3-4 games?
Mostly had a quad.
I'm going to refer to.
Was Pettis injured this year? Did he miss games for injury, Pettis?
Pettis.
Looks like I was wrong.
Pettis.
So, you know what he did?
That was amazing. He is fat. He is on the 4x100 team at Flora.
He showed it there. It was like shot out of a cannon those last 15 yards. And the team really celebrating that touchdown by him. So now it is 48-14, 5:32 remaining. And Flora has exceeded their average of 44 points per game over the course of the regular season, as they now, with Rogers Thomas, looking to go 7 for 7 in PATs. And it's up and it's good. (49-14) your score. 5:32 remaining. And Hartsville coming to town next Friday.
And you're going to be on the PA system?
I will be doing the PA. Jim has a previous engagement that had been planned for a long time with some college buddies. I don't think that he would mind me divulging that. And a bunch of guys are meeting down at the beach and going to have a terrific weekend. And
He'll probably watch the stream.
Exactly.
He better watch the stream.
Yeah. And I'm delighted to be able to try to at least do a decent, hopefully I'll do a decent job.
Yeah. No, 21. 21's out there. Sorry for people watching the stream. I think my computer started downloading an update, and that hogged the bandwidth. caused the stream to drop.
So are we live now?
Yeah, we're live now.
We are live now. Well, hopefully they got to see that run by Pedestals. It was terrific.
What they did not see was a long incompletion by Wilson's quarterback on a 4th down to turn the ball over on downs.
Pettis running hard, and in case while we were down you missed it, in at quarterback now for Flora is number 13, Heath Moser, the junior.
Can you tell him to throw it to Hearn on this one? Anybody got a headset up here?
Into the game.
They're going to let Kendarius run it?
Is Kendarius Kennard, and is he going to be the...
He's going to be the Wildcat quarterback.
He's going to... Oh, you're kidding me. Kendarius Kennard.
His pants too high up.
Or is it the shirt tail out?
Nah, look at his knee.
Oh. Man, are they being that strict about that?
Yeah.
You know, you watch an NFL game and only the linemen have anything over their knee.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Flag down.
False start called against the Falcons. Going back about 5 yards.
Man, that would have been so fun to see Kendarius.
Yeah. That's all right.
1:12 remaining. Clock still running. Guess that doesn't really matter. And yeah, it's Moser. That was a false start.
Movement, yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah. Well, it's time for them.
Oh my goodness! What? He's holding his left knee.
Or is his?
He's holding his left knee.
Injury timeout.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I mean, it didn't seem like anything was happening when he went down.
Oh boy. I can't make out the number. It's an offensive lineman, just so folks know.
Yeah.
Okay, they're helping him up, and he's okay. As they say, walking off on his own power. That's number
63.
Yeah, that's number 63, who is also not on the roster that I have. So probably playing some guys. They moved up from JV.
They called up people.
So that's going to be it.
Oh, all right.
Your final score is going to be 49-14. Good guys, and advance to the second round next Friday to host Hartsville. The Red Foxes will come in after beating Lucy Beckham tonight.
Yes.
Are we going to go down and do our thing?
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, so we're gonna get a remote camera set up. And let me see if I can't get this going. So we're gonna have senior. Recognize the seniors after the game. And here, hold that. Get this going.
And is this live now?
No, not yet.
Okay. Should I make my way down, though?
Yeah, you can go on down.
Are you just going to point to me? Because I'm going to try to grab Coach Floyd and a couple of players. Or are you going to follow me?
I'm going to be down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go now and try to catch him. Okay.
Yep. Let's see. All right, so we're going to join Rich down on the field in just a minute. Let me... Oh, I guess I need to leave my phone here since the stream is still using it. All right, so yeah, let me thank Richardson Thomas once again. You can visit them online. They're on LinkedIn and on Facebook, but visit them online at richardsonthomas.com. If you need a lawyer, they are there to help. Make sure you consider consider them. They be happy to help you. Okay, let me figure out what I'm doing. I want to, hold on, I need to switch to studio mode here. That, all right, so this could freeze the frame, but we'll hope for the best. Test. Okay. All right. So I'm back. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my other camera. We're not on. I'm gonna wait for it to connect. Make sure we have everything on. It's linking. All right, I need to switch. It's in a minute. Oh, yeah. All right, oh, all right, so I'm good there. All right, so I'm gonna actually play the Big Red Box commercial, just to give me 30 seconds to get down to the field. Let's go here, and then I will see you down at the field right after the Big Red Box commercial. Oh, wait, let me make sure the audio is going to be switched over.
I want to do it if you want.
Check. All right, hold on a second. Sorry about this. This is kind of crazy. All right, Big Red Box commercial, and then. You've got control of your scoreboard.
What you know good, Dumpster Jesus?
Just taking care of business, Dumpster Deacon. Just taking care of business.
So I actually had to turn off the audio for the remote mic. I just switched it to the camera itself.
I love the smell of diesel in the morning.
It smells like victory.
Sitting on the sideline.
All right. So this is, sort of the thing. Hey, look, it's number 42, Herndon's. How'd it go?
Pretty good. You should film like Carew.
Yeah, I got to go to Rich. Okay, we'll be right. What's up? Good game?
Thank you. 1-1, ACF.
Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. We're here with Coach Ken Floyd. And Ken, first of all, congratulations on the win. First half, kind of 20 or 14-7, kind of close, and you guys came out in the third quarter and just blitzed them.
Yeah, that turnover was huge by Corey Woodard in the third quarter. We started off well, though. It was 14-0. I was like, all right, good. And then we always have like a second quarter lull. Hopefully we can get over that next week.
The thing I loved were no turnovers, and their turnovers really hurt them.
Yeah, that's huge, man. That's something we preach every day. We do ball security drill, every day, and then we do it before each game. It's our kids know it's a priority.
How awesome was it for you to get a lot of kids in late that had worked their butts off all year, and they got to in a playoff game?
And I'll tell you what's more impressive is they continued to turn out yardage, and that was great. And we scored a touchdown. Probably could have scored 2 if we really wanted to, but I love for those guys to get in.
Crew played great as always, but hey, everything starts with Markel. He went over 2,000 yards tonight.
That's awesome.
Just talk a little bit about a guy that's that good.
Shoot, man, that guy's been good since he was at Creighton. We used to go watch him play, and we knew what we were getting with him, and he's met all the expectations, and he's been wonderful, man. Great kid too, great family, great kid. Never turns the ball over. Going to get you yards after contact, and can break one at any time. He's just special.
He's got 29 touchdowns now after the game tonight, rushing and 1 receiving, I think. Hartsville defeats Lucy Beckham pretty handily tonight. They'll be coming in next Friday. What do you know about them?
Well, I know they're always, they got a historic program. They do a great job. Coach Calabrese over there. They're always stingy on defense, and they run the ball well. And, we watched them a couple times this year because we played some common opponents, and they're a good football team. We're going to have to bring our A game.
Last thing, without divulging too much, what was your message to the kids at halftime?
Just to be who we are. Just be who we are, take what the defense gives us, and have some fun. We were a little tight in the second quarter, and, this game's supposed to be fun. Let's go have a good time.
Congratulations, man. Great
man,
win.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yep.
All right, let's go find some players.
It's my youngest son, Asa.
Hey, buddy. What's going on, Asa?
Go down that way and walk that way. What's up, Rich?
What a win. Good job. Interview. Come on.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Mom. I got an interview.
All right. We have the star of stars joining us from AC Flora, tailback, the incomparable Markel Townsend. I have to say this selfishly. Do you remember a cat when you were in 8th grade at Creighton where you were like a video game on cheat mode that took a picture of you and tweeted out, nobody knows this guy's name now, but they will eventually, everybody will know?
Yes,
do you remember that?
Yes, sir, I did.
You know who that was?
Who?
That was me, man.
Oh.
So, anyway, congratulations on going over 2,000 yards tonight. 30 total touchdowns, 29 rushing and 1 receiving. Talk a little bit about, it was kind of close. Well, it was close at the half. It was a 1-touchdown game. Even though you guys seem to have dominated, you guys came out in the third quarter and just blitzed them. No other way to put it. Talk a little bit about what happened between the first half and second half and what made the difference.
Yes, sir. We started off slow. I mean, we only got 3 jobs the first half, and we completed 2 of them. But halftime, coach talked to us, and then he said, "Hey, it's when to go home." And all the boys, they said, "Hey, we ain't trying to go home." So I talked to my O-line, and my O-line did great the second half, and we ended up blowing them out.
The things that you do running the football, and we're not exaggerating or being nice, are amazing to watch, and everybody in the stadium knows it. Do you pattern your game? I always say Barry Sanders because you play like him. Do you pattern your game after anyone, or are you just Markel?
Yeah, I mean, I look up some people that's hiring me, like college. I looked up Casey. One is Casey Adams. He's at Georgia State right now. Played for Great Collegiate. So me and him at the same height. So I look at him. I look at his highlights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time we like
myself
to individually recognize each senior football
It's senior
player,
night. We're going to let you get over there, but hey, we know we'll talk to you again next week after you beat Hartsville, who beat Lucy Beckham. Another great game. Congratulations, big guy.
Seniors accomplished something that no other team has in school history. While other teams have remained undefeated in the past,
all right, so we're going to have senior night coming up now.
10-0, the most in school history. We are grateful for these seniors who have led this team. We look forward to watching them in the playoffs and seeing them accomplish great things in the future. Head football coach Ken Floyd, Principal Susan Childs, and Athletic Director Ed Moore would like to honor their achievements. Tonight, your seniors are escorted by their families and coaches. Coach Ken Floyd recognizes our 26 varsity senior football players.
Okay, we're going to keep this thing going. Obviously,
trainer recognizes 3 student trainers.
If the focus goes out, remember you can just tap the
Gotcha.
Up first.
Don't press it down, just tap.
Number 1, Chris.
Our leader, Jeff Rhodes, has to go be with his son, obviously, as we celebrate the seniors here.
Christopher and Briasia Lofton.
So let's get as much of this as we can in here.
Christopher's favorite memory of the AC Flora football is winning the state in 2020.
Hopefully you can pick up the audio from Jim upstairs. Chris Lofton, of course, the first Falcon senior honored, wearing number 1. This will be by number.
Number 2, Mason Little, outside linebacker. We welcome Mason and his family, Shelly, Bob, and Reese Little. Mason's favorite memory of AC4 football is making big plays on Friday nights. Number 2, Mason Little.
Mason Little here, and of course he had a tremendous game tonight. Tremendous game on defense, including a big interception. He's been a great player for the Falcons.
Number 3, Kareem Young, corner and safety. We welcome Kareem and his family, Kimberly Jackson, Rakeem, Christopher, and Christian Young. Kareem's favorite memory of AC4 football is the hard work of each player and the team support we give each other. I love making plays. Number 3, Kareem Young.
Kareem Young, another guy that had a great game, not just all season, but he had a great game tonight, and he does make big plays, and a lot of them.
Number 4, Jack Purdy, wide receiver. We welcome Jack and his family, Jennifer, Mickey, and Charlie Purdy. Jack's favorite memory of AC4 football is scoring his first touchdown against Greenwood and winning the region championship this year. Number 4, Jack Purdy.
Jack Purdy, one of the most underrated players to me in the state, playing wide receiver for the first time ever this year, has been a tremendous weapon, scored a lot of touchdowns, and his dad is one of my very best friends, so a little bit biased on Jack Purdy.
5, Corey Woodard, defensive back. We welcome Corey and his family, Candace Ash, Corey Woodard Sr., Steve Ash. Corey's favorite memories of AC4 football being the first team in school history to go 10-0 and winning the state his sophomore year. Number 5, Corey Woodard.
Corey, of course, comes out with the flag, bearing the flag of AC Flora before the game, led the players out, and had another outstanding game, and has had a great career with the Falcons, with hopefully about 5 more games left to play.
Number 6, John Friday Jr., outside and middle linebacker. We welcome John and his family. John Sr., Travis, and Elsie Friday. John's favorite memory of AC4 football is winning the state in 2020 and starting as a 10th grader. Number 6, John Friday.
Yeah, talking about a playmaker, this guy all over the field has been an integral part of a very, very stingy Florida defense. Great leader, big hitter, great guy.
Number 10, Antoine Sumter. Strong safety. We welcome Antoine and his family, Crystal, Robert, and Cheryl Sumter. Antoine's favorite memory of AC4 football is having fun with his brothers and teammates. Number 10, Antoine Sumter.
Antoine and his family. He's been a valuable member of the program.
Defensive back. We welcome Xavier and his family, Deidre and Tashawn Dow. Xavier's favorite memory of AC4 football is Coach Mack. To Coach Mack, thank you for believing in me week in and week out to make big plays. Number 11, Xavier Dow. Number 15, Jeremy Green, cornerback. We welcome Jeremy and his family, Zolando Green and Shalia Minor. Jeremy's favorite memory of AC4 football is making school history at 10-0. Number 15, Jeremy Green. Number 18, Jack Mosley, tight end and defensive end. We welcome Jack and his family, Amy, Chris, and Abby Mosley. Jack's favorite AC4 football memory is winning the state championship his sophomore year. It felt good for all the hard work to pay off. Number 18, Jack Mosley.
Jack's obviously done a terrific job all year. I know that he has at least visited Coastal Carolina for football. Not sure if that was official or unofficial, but he has been down and has the opportunity to play college football moving forward. We'll see how that turns out, but Jack's just been a fantastic asset. Speaking of terrific assets,
Billy, Blakely, and Mills Bates. Carew's favorite memory of AC4 football is winning the state championship in 2020. Number 19, Carew Bates.
Man, what can you say about Carew? He's done just an unbelievable job, first-year quarterback. And I know that he's probably thinking about his late father, Jefferson Bates, right now, who was a friend of mine. And I know one thing, Jefferson's somewhere right now with a huge smile on his face. So proud of his son, who's been such a great, not just player, but leader for the Falcons.
Defensive back.
So proud of Carew Bates.
And his family, Golly and Darnisha Pettis. Dave Octavia's favorite memory of AC4 football is the opening kickoff return against Irmo. Number 21, Dave Octavius Pettis.
Man, he had a lot of nice plays tonight, and he's a guy that just gives the Falcons so much, along with Aiden backing up Markel. He's a player.
Number 22, Jamichael Hayes, cornerback. We welcome Jamichael and his family, Quinn and Michael Hayes and Kamari Adams. Jamichael's favorite memory of AC4 football is going to the playoffs twice with his teammates. Number 22, Jamichael Hayes. Number 25, Matthew Rogers, defensive end. We welcome Matthew and his family, Crystal and Terry Sims. Matthew's favorite AC4 memory is winning the region championship. Number 25, Matthew Rogers.
Matthew had a big game tonight. Played very well. Was in on several tackles, really played hard. Was a big part of that second half surge by the Falcons tonight against Wilson.
Number 28, Markel Townsend, running back. We welcome Markel and his family, Melanie, Terrence, and Denise Townsend. Markel's favorite AC4 memory is beating Coach Floyd in NCAA 14 during the summer. Number 28,